I'll start it off first by just giving a little bit of data about Eddie, and we answer them.
¿Qué dijiste en español?
Bueno, resumen, eres un caballo. Alright, date of birth 7740, I don't know if I got that right, but 1940.
50.
50, yeah. He was born in Guines, which is part of Havana. He was professionally trained as a meteorologist. He used to be on Cuban television giving the weather. Canal 6.
Cuando tenía 6 años.
And his music training, he trained with a gentleman. He doesn't remember his last name, but his first music teacher was named Arnaldo. He was a local flute player, very good teacher. They used to call him El Mulato. Later on, he was El Mulatón, excuse me. Mira, right, you're right. El Mulato. Y después también cogió clase. He took classes later with of course, Richard Edwards' father, Eduardo Edwards, who was also Chocolate's music teacher. Yeah. Early influences, of course, the great Richard Edwards, Jose Fajardo, Rolando Lozano, and basically all those great flute players. I think he was the golden era of flute players. That's what I would call it, which is the era from the 40s to the 50s. I mean, you could name, aside from the ones I just mentioned, you know, Edwards, Fajardo, Lozano, and then you got Pancho Bravo, Alberto Cruz, a great flute player, Rene Lopez, El Cojo, Jose Antonio Sanchez, Arcaño, the greatest, you know, and you could go on, and I think that was Guerrero, Julio Guerrero, many great flute players from the era of the 40s and the 50s. So those were his early influences. He arrived in the U.S. in 1962, and a lot of people are not aware that he also worked with Johnny Pacheco's band when Johnny Pacheco couldn't play. There was a time he couldn't play. He was a flute player with Pacheco, and then he also worked with Lou Perez before he started his own band. Lou Perez just passed away recently.
También toqué algunas veces con Arsenio Rodríguez.
Yeah, he played with Arsenio.
También Alfredito Valdés, padre.
Great. And then in 1962 he decided to form his own band, which he called A Charanga de Guine, right?
No, querían llamarle el conjunto La Charanga de Guine. Yo no quería saber más de Guine.
He came to my uncle and told him, you know, he was looking for work. My uncle was booking the Palladium and said, you know, I got a band and, you know, I'm looking for some work and everything. And my uncle said, Charanga de Guine, forget about it. And he was living on Broadway at the time. So my uncle told him, hey, you call it Charanga Broadway, everybody knows Broadway. It's famous all around the world. It's a really good idea, and that's what he did. So
that's how Broadway?
Sí, porque casi todos vivíamos en la 136. We used to live in 135th and Broadway.
So, and when he arrived, he first arrived.
Ese tiempo eso le decían el escambray.
El escambray, because there was so many.
Porque estaban matando más gente ahí en la escambray de Cuba.
Right after the first wave of people that leave Cuba, most of them come to New York City. A lot of them go to Miami, but many of them came to New York City and eventually Union City and then retired and went back to Miami. But a lot of them came to New York, and that whole area, which we now call, the Quiqueya Heights. Before it used to be called El Cambro. So he arrived in 1962. He formed his own band, which is the Orquesta Broadway. And I think it's important to mention, that Orquesta Broadway, again, the longest standing charanga band right now, maintaining a quality, which is really important. I don't want to talk badly about him because I thought he was the greatest flute player I ever saw in my life, which was Jose Fajardo, but in his later years I saw Fajardo with some bands that I just couldn't believe that he put together. He was always great, and whenever you went you had a good time. But it's one thing to maintain a standard, to keep that level of quality up so that you always represent something, that's really big. And how many albums have you recorded?
More
or less.
The Broadway on the Ground was like 8 albums.
8 albums.
Ese cuando nosotros teníamos problemas con la compañía de disco porque no pagaba cosas, las ventas y eso, pues se me ocurrió el asunto de hacer grabaciones bajo otros nombres para África, sobre todo, sí. Que la orquesta era muy popular en África.
Y eso fue con Roberto Torres, ¿verdad?
Y no, ya Roberto no estaba.
Ya se había ido. Con Nazar, eso no fue con Nazar.
No, Nazar fue después.
Después.
Que hicimos dos grabaciones de Ritmo de Estrella, que era una charanga que nosotros teníamos en Cuba, en Guinea, y otro que era, después era la charanga colonial, que fue la Broadway también.
Transitions. Sonora Matancera, the same band recorded with 3 different singers for 3 labels with different names all at the same time. So did Noro Morales.
Yeah, Noro too?
No, Noro was the best. Noro's brother Humberto Morales was a drummer, and he was with Decca. Essie Morales, he was with Columbia. Noro was with Columbia, and then later on with not Decca, with the one that after Brunswick, I can't remember the name right now. They all recorded. They'd bring the same band to the studio. One day it was his brother's band, the other it was the other brothers, because all of them were in music. But that's what happened.
Pero realmente con la Broadway fueron como 20, alrededor de 20, 21 CDs.
20 to 21 albums or CDs, you know, today. And you can listen to any one of them. They're really good all.
Yeah.
That's a collector talking, I know. Países, ¿para dónde ha viajado la orquesta Broadway?
Bueno, en África fuimos a Senegal, de acá de Senegal también fuimos a Ivory Coast, Gabón, también después fuimos a Francia, a París, París, bueno, Estados Unidos y aparte de
Puerto Rico también. Venezuela.
Venezuela, Colombia, otros lugares.
¿Y en Panamá? ¿Ustedes nunca tocaron en Panamá?
No, en Panamá.
Menciónanos algunos miembros de la orquesta que todo el mundo los va a conocer. Yo voy a empezar por Cachao y otros, todos los que han pasado por tu orquesta, que han tocado.
Ay, imagínate.
It's a who's who in charanga music. That's why I want them to do it. You know, we're talking about Roberto Torres. I'll just name some.
Para eso tendría que ir a comprar memoria. Dani González.
You know, they had some great people. The Herschel brothers,
yeah.
Rene Hernandez Látigo, that was the founder of the band.
Rudy Calzado.
Palomo, Johnny Palomo,
Johnny
compañero de la orquesta, Rudy Calzado, and you just keep going on and on, and they've all been through. And I really particularly like Roberto Rodriguez, the trumpet player, who played trumpet and play with the band. So it's also been a virtual who's, and today of course Ronnie Barro is doing a great job with them. You know, they have again, it's about standard hits. Isla del Encanto, los hits grandes que ha tenido.
Bueno, el primero fue Como Camina María, con el dengue.
Ajá. Yompi
también, Como Camina María, Yompi. Ese fue en el primer long play. El segundo long play estaba Gambao.
4 pesos.
4 pesos.
No, 4 pesos fue después de eso, cuando yo era mayor.
The one that I think I remember the most really is like Isla del Encanto. I think that's a great tune, forever identified with the band, you know.
Arrepiéntete.
Ahora quisiera hacerte una pregunta solamente para uno irse informando, a ver si tú te puedes recordar.